Hey friends, how's it going? Ash here, welcome back to Gents. Hope that you guys are doing well. Gotta ask you, what do all 4 of these fragrances have in common? They're all fake. These are all counterfeits, and they were all purchased from eBay. And it's not just eBay that has an issue right now with counterfeit fragrances. Mercari and Amazon are also overrun. And I'm gonna keep buying these fake fragrances, that way I can warn you guys, spread a little more knowledge about what's going on, and hopefully keep some people from getting scammed. And with that in mind, I wanna really dig a little bit deeper into what's going on eBay right now, and hopefully show some of you guys what to look for so you don't get screwed when you're trying to make a purchase on there. And maybe honestly, just don't make a purchase on eBay. Freaking crap. So the way I even figured out that this was going on such a big level is this. I was actually looking up the price of Code Profumo. I wanted to see what it was going for nowadays since it's been discontinued. And I searched on eBay and saw a lot of listings for like 50 bucks. I thought to myself, oh, I've seen this before. I know what that is. That's a fake. So I went ahead and bought one and a few other fragrances just to make sure. And sure enough, they are fake. And in case you haven't seen those videos, they're on my channel where I go over the differences between real Code Profumo and fake, as well as Sauvage Elixir, Angel Share, and Parfums de Marly Layton. And you would think that eBay would actually be interested in this, stopping this, because they are literally allowing thousands of people that shop on their website to get scammed. But guess what, guys? eBay doesn't care. They don't care one bit if you get screwed because they got their little cut of money. They don't care. I've actually spent a lot of time trying to get eBay to remove the listings for these counterfeits, and they won't do it. I've called them multiple times. I've chatted with their online agents, not the fake agent, but real agents. I've sent them emails. I filled out the forms that they tell you to fill out where you can mark it as counterfeit and leave proof. They don't care. Each time I've done it, I've gotten messages back from eBay saying that they took a look at the listings and found nothing wrong with them, and so they're leaving them up. And even better, it says on there that it was reviewed by a customer service agent. That way I know that there's somebody completely incompetent there going like, I don't care if they get screwed. It's okay. So I just want you to know eBay does not care about you. And if you go on there right now and you report these as counterfeit, which is what they tell you to do, and they say they take it very seriously, you're gonna be met with this reaction. So thanks, eBay. So let me go ahead and take you through some of this stuff so you can know what to look for. And I'll point out a bunch of fake counterfeit listings. They are real easy to find. First, let's talk about the listing for the fake Layton that I bought. And this one has been fun because the seller put on there, no returns accepted. So I reported the listing, I said that it was fake, and eBay said, we do not care at all. And I wanted to see how it would be if one of you guys tried to return this because of it being fake. I mean, I'm eating the cost on these, I don't really care, but I wanted to see, how does that go exactly? Woo! Basically, how it goes is, you submit that you want to return it, and then eBay tells the seller, hey, they want to return this. Are you gonna go ahead and approve that or not? What happened with me was the seller reached out and said, hey, I'll give you a $10 refund and you can go ahead and keep that fake. To which I said, what? Sure, bud, what a deal. I paid $80 for a fake bottle of Layton, which by the way, it says 13 have been sold on this one listing. One of those is me. 12 of you out there, oof. But anyway, they came back and they said, well, we marked it clearly as unbranded. Therefore, you should have known it was counterfeit. Now, if you look at the listing, which he has changed since and now has put unbranded in the description, like anybody who's shopping for this knows what he's even talking about. Unbranded, it says Parfums de Marly on the front of the bottle. Scammer logic. But anyway, in the little item specifics portion of the listing, it says fragrance name, Parfums de Marly Layton. It says volume, 4.2 fluid ounces. Type, eau de parfum. But then when you look at brand, it says unbranded. Therefore, the listing that says Parfums de Marly Layton Royal Essence, 4.2 ounces men's eau de parfum as the heading, without saying unbranded. Again, he's changed it since because I called him out on it. But it said just that, and then in the description said, Leighton, by Parfums de Marly for men, and then had the note breakdown. Apparently a normal person, just a casual shopper, is supposed to look at that and look in the item specifics under brand where it says unbranded and go, ah, I get it, it's a counterfeit. No. But I would say going forward, if you see that in the item specifics, which is just kind of a throwaway section of the listing, if you see it where it says unbranded, could be somebody trying to scam you. By the way, going back to the whole return on this thing, the seller told me I should have known it was a counterfeit because it said unbranded in item specifics. And when I called eBay and told eBay agents, including their specialists, that I had messages from the seller admitting that they're counterfeit, which the eBay agents can see. They can read your messages on there. They saw that the seller said it was fake. They still didn't take down the listing. The scammer is legitimately like,
yo, eBay, I'm scamming these people, all right? I'm ripping them off, dog. I'm ripping them off hard, baby.
And eBay's like, nice. But if you see unbranded, that means counterfeit. Apparently that's scammer speak for counterfeit. Now I'm gonna hit a bunch of other listings and show you guys a little more info. But actually, when I started talking about this, I've gotten some emails from some of you letting me know your experiences with eBay and the fakes that are on there. And I'm gonna share one part of a story here. He wanted to remain anonymous, you know who you are. Shout out to you. But he placed an order for a bottle of Raja Parfum Elysium Parfum Cologne. And he said that when he got it in, it had a made in China sticker right on the front of the shrink wrap. And he's actually sending it to me so I can do a side-by-side with you guys in a future video so you can see the differences between the fake and the real. But he checked everything out, said it was really well done, which these are as far as fakes go, and that he set everything aside, took all the pictures necessary, sent it off to eBay, to PayPal, and basically, if we just shorten it down, he didn't get anywhere. That whole eBay protection thing, it works most of the time, but not all of the time. And they basically told him, take it up with your card issuer, and that was that. So he didn't even get a refund when he got ripped off on eBay. And now he's sending that on to me, like I said, so I'll be able to share it with you guys. And he made mention in that email, something that I talked about in the video where I went over these 3 fakes over here, and that's the fakes. They're charging more for them now. So you have to be aware of this. A lot of fakes used to be priced at prices where you would see it and immediately know that's not real. You know, $20 for a fragrance that's supposed to be $150, right? But check this out, check this fake. This is Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio Parfum, a 4.2 ounce bottle, $99.99. And guess what? That's a fake. Right now, scammers are selling fakes for 10, 15, 20 bucks less than what they go for at discounters. Because they know people are looking for that best deal. And so they see whatever, JOMASHOP, Fragrance Buy, Fragrance Net, wherever, you know, the big dog fragrance discounters. They see the price there and they're like, okay, that's a pretty good price. I wonder if I can get it less. They go to eBay or Amazon because those are websites people know about. And they assume that there's some sort of protection for them here, and there's not. They see something for $10, $15 less, they go, what a deal. And unless they really know what to look for, they get duped because there are hundreds, thousands of positive feedback from people who bought stuff like this, where they look at it and go, yeah, that's it. And they don't even realize they got ripped off, which is doubly bad because you're gonna have these bottles floating around forever. They're gonna try to resell them on eBay down the road or on Facebook or something. Somebody else is gonna get ripped off. It's a mess, man. You would think that at some point eBay would have tried to enact something to cut down on the counterfeits, but it feels like they actually welcome it. eBay is like Temu at this point. Let's get back to the listing. So 4.2 ounces, $100. Seller has 2,456 feedback, 95.2% positive. 23 people watching this as of right now, 6 available, 4 sold. And there are a bunch of other Acqua di Gio listings, Parfum, Profondo, Eau de Parfum, they're all over the place, lots of them. So let's take a look at this. One thing that you'll notice is where they have, where it's shipping from. And this is fairly common. It says located in California, USA, Hong Kong, which is just kind of funny because it has free shipping right? Free expedited shipping from Greater China, it actually says. But then it also says located in California, USA, Hong Kong. So they're hoping that when you take a look at this, you see free shipping, and then you see California, USA, and you don't pay attention to the other aspects of this here. And you just go, oh, it's coming from the US, it's free shipping. Because if you were getting it from China, you would expect to pay a shipping fee. But it's coming from China. That's not coming from California, USA. And then when you take a look here at the listing itself, the description, there's not much info there. Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio Parfum, 4.2 ounce, blah, blah, blah. Brand AMN. So this could be another thing where you make this purchase, it eventually shows up from China, you realize it's fake, and they go, oh, this is brand AMN. That's not Armani. Or another thing that they love to do is they love to say, oh, could be something with the batch, maybe it was just off. How about I give you a partial refund and you go ahead and keep that. Another thing I've noticed is a lot of these people that are selling fakes are selling a lot of random stuff. They're not really fragrance stores, so be aware of that too. If you look at what they're selling, it'll be just all kinds of random assorted products, and fragrances are just some of the products they're selling. The reason is because it's all cheap crap they're just pawning off to you. And looking through here, I can see right there, Acqua di Gio Parfum, positive feedback, great price. It was exactly what I ordered. Definitely would buy from the seller again. Let's take a look at another one. This is Aventus Cologne, a 3.3 ounce size bottle, $160. And guess what? Totally fake. 160 bucks, new unboxed Aventus Cologne, 3.3 ounces. Great price, it says. And again, I want to really harp on this. They are pricing these at a level where people feel like they're getting a pretty good deal, but it doesn't look completely out of the ordinary. So if it was Aventus Cologne for $25, people are gonna go, that's obviously fake. It says $160 and they go, that's a pretty good deal. And this person has even uploaded some pictures of the box. So you can take a look at that, do a little contrasting and comparing if you have Aventus Cologne yourself. And when you look through the item description, does it say anything on there about this being fake or anything like that? Nope, sure doesn't. Interestingly and very strangely, if you go to the item specifics where it says brand, it says as picture show. Ah, yes, of course, the brand as picture show. Yeah, I know that. It's counterfeit, right? That's the brand? Yeah, nice. And 15 of those have been sold. It says last one is up right now. And that's not actually the last one. The way that some of these sellers do is they have it say like this is the last one, somebody buys it, then they put one more up, somebody buys it, they put one more up, and it just creates this feeling of like FOMO, like, oh no, it's the last one, I gotta buy it. So there's a nice fake Aventus, and actually there's a ton of fake Creeds on here, a whole bunch, just all over the place. And here's Azzaro, the most wanted parfum. Pricing looks really appealing. The best part about this, when you go to one of these fake listings, just scroll down to where it says customers also bought, and there will be a bunch of other listings on there. And for Azzaro, the most wanted parfum, let's see how many fakes there are lined up right here. eBay is allowing so many people to get absolutely, it's gross. All right. So $57.09, that is fake. $59.95, that is fake. $58.99, that is fake. $55.99, $54.49. Notice these prices, all pretty similar. Another fake, a fake Y, another fake, and that one might actually be real. Yeah, that one's real. So nice. This is just really out of control. And this is one of the things that I've noticed on eBay as well. These scammers are basically paying to have sponsored posts. So anytime you search for something, whatever the fragrance is, they'll pay for sponsored posts. They'll be the first ones that you see, and you'll have to scroll down past like 15, 16 fakes before you get to anything real. So I mean, do that yourself. Go right now to eBay, type in the most wanted parfum, see how many fakes pop up, and they're all gonna be around that price range, 20, 25 bucks less than what you find it for at discounters. Same thing with YSLY, super popular fragrance. Everybody looking for it, right? Everybody wants to buy it. It's one of the best-selling fragrances for men. So of course, big market for fakes. When I went onto eBay just now, typed in YSLY, 14 of the first 16 listings were fake. And that covered Y Eau de Parfum, Y Le Parfum, and Y Eau de Toilette. And I know I told you guys, a lot of the time it's gonna have something on there where like the brand name is wrong, or it's coming from Hong Kong, coming from China. But check this one out. Y Le Parfum for $49.99. What a deal. 100 mils for 50 bucks? 208 viewed in the last 24 hours, 153 sold. Coming from Montgomery, Alabama. Oh, that looks pretty good. Let's go check this out. Y by Yves Saint Laurent Le Parfum. They even have the brand Yves Saint Laurent. Everything on there. And guess what? It is fake. And when you look at the feedback, there are people saying exactly as described, 100% authentic Y Le Perfume. Thank you, e-seller. And then look at this positive feedback. This is sad. The seller is quick to ship the item. I'm a huge fan of Y, so I was anxiously waiting for it to arrive. I sprayed it and it dried up super fast. Then I sniffed it. There was a light smell. That's not what I'm used to. So I began reading the comments, and the first comment read that the Le version is basically not consistent like the Eau de Parfum. I was so bummed out. It's no fault of the seller. They are amazing. I will continue buying from them 100%. I am sorry, my guy, but you got ripped off. You bought a fake. That's why it has a light smell. And you're complimenting the person who stole from you. That sucks. That was my shoe, I didn't fart. Now guys, there are so many listings that I could go over with you here today, but this video is already running really long. And maybe I'll do this again for Mercari, for Amazon. Like I said, I'm gonna keep buying these fakes so I can show you guys what's going on, things you can look out for, you know, ways to tell real apart from fake, things to look for if you purchase something online, God forbid, on eBay. But this is just super frustrating for me because I incorrectly thought that, you know, I would get these and tell eBay, hey, these counterfeits, you have hundreds of listings for this fragrance. Here they are. And eBay would go, oh my God, I can't believe it. Let me remove those. Instead, they went, I don't care if they get ripped off, dude. And to an extent, yes, it's my responsibility, your responsibility to know what you're buying. But with fragrances and other things like this, it can get confusing if you don't know all the ins and outs about all the flankers and all the differences in the bottles and things to look for and the smells and all this, that, and the other thing. And so if they make something that looks really similar, then yeah, you could very easily get duped if you're not somebody who's really up on things. Because let's be honest here, if you're an average person and you've seen Sauvage Elixir before in Macy's, Sephora, whatever, then you get this in the mail, you go, oh, yeah, there's the Christian Dior, looks the same on the front. Oh, cap is magnetic. Yep, it's got, oh, the little bee on the inside there. Oh, this is it. That's what's happening to thousands of people. But almost any popular fragrance you can think of, you can type that in right now. Oh, Byredo. Yeah, type in Byredo. Let's check this out. I'm not gonna necessarily go through each one of these listings, but all right, so Mojave Ghost, $79.99, 21 watchers. That is gonna be fake. $53.99 from Hong Kong, 43 watchers. That is fake. Open Sky, that is fake. $49.99, Bald Freak, that is fake. 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 Let's see. Oh, that's fake. That is fake. 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 They're like all fake. You have to scroll almost through like multiple pages before you find a real one. And they are absolutely jobbing people on the pricing because they're making it seem like what a deal, you know, only $99.99. And then you take a look at it and it's bogus. So I just really wanted to bring this some more attention because eBay does not care. And I know I keep driving that home, but they are not gonna have your back. And I've gotten a couple emails now. I know it's not like a bajillion, but a couple emails from different people who had huge issues getting a refund or didn't even get a refund. And I've been having to jump through hoops for this one, because again, these show returns accepted. So with these ones, you could do a return, whatever, it doesn't really matter at that point. I'm assuming you would return it and get a refund. But this one has been a doozy. Now, as I said before, there are untold numbers of fakes on there right now, and it's not just niche, although there is a lot of fake niche on there, but also popular designers. And I even saw a fake Stronger With You Amber. So that's another, oh my God, where they're gonna be faking those limited editions that are difficult to find. Those are starting to pop up as fake. You know what that means? They're probably gonna have the one luminous night pop up, and it's gonna be like 90 bucks, 80 bucks, and people are gonna go, oh, finally I can get it. Better make sure you're buying from somebody who's very reputable. It's just absurd right now, guys. eBay does not have your back. You're gonna have to have your own back. I know that's kind of how it is in general, right? But even more so, because I've gotten a couple of emails. I know that's not like a million emails, but I've gotten a couple from people who have been reaching out since this, I started talking about it, and they didn't even get refunds. Like, it was a whole thing. They were trying to jump through hoops, ended up not even getting a refund. And with this one, technically, I'm waiting right now, as of when I'm shooting this, for the seller to approve or not approve my return. Because those ones I can return. They say returns accepted, so I could send those off and get a refund, whatever. But this one, I gotta wait. And eBay has told me that after a specified number of days, if they haven't approved the return, that I can contact them, and then they will determine what is the correct course of action, which apparently is not removing fake listings even after the seller admits they're fake. Apparently that's not the correct course of action. But they might give him a whittle swap on the hand and tell him he have to refund me. So thanks so much, eBay. All right, guys, that will do it. Like I said, I'm gonna keep buying the fakes as long as they're on there. I'll keep drawing attention to eBay, letting people get ripped off. Please spread the word. Don't let other people get ripped off. It is super scummy. And I will do the contrast and compare with the fakes and the real ones because I already ordered another one. Yay. Thank you guys. I know it was a long video. Thank you. Stay safe out there. See you tomorrow.